So right there, right?
Yep, yep.
You push it back. At this point, my goal is to push it back and see how even is it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense to cinch it down with locking wraps if you now have to adjust it, right? So keep tension on it generally. So that has 2 or 3 wraps at this point. Keep tension on it.
Yep.
Not like it's gonna fall off, but now, like here, see how it's a little sparse right here?
Yeah, right.
So there, since I only have 3 wraps, I can take my finger and just move it over.
Yep.
So now that's more even. So once you have it how you want it, even wise, so really it's just manually getting it situated, and you have your drag, your finger on the pulse here as far as the tension you're applying. So if you're pushing and it's not moving, just let go slightly and it'll let you. So it's all where you want it. And this is where right here, the last wrap before you push the whole thing back needs to be perfectly perpendicular. And you'll know if you didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like chasing your tail, because so if that is perfectly, you know, when you're learning, look at it from all angles. Like, does the far side go up and down? Does this side go up and down? Does the top, you know, it'll make your life a lot easier. And you get the hang of it after doing it, you know, a couple times. So then, to your question, you can take a little super glue if you want, put it on here, and take a couple wraps, which does a good job at just locking it. Mm-hmm. And you want it to end. So really at that point, you want to make, I don't know, 2, 3 wraps, but you want to end up as far forward as you want, right? You don't want to be pushing it back and pulling the thread through,
Right. Yeah.
coming from back here. You want it to be as close up as possible.
Which part of the bucktail did you take? This is the midsection stuff?
This, yeah. Yep. And if you find soft tails, like the crinkly, fine ones, they make manipulating it so much easier. They flare a little, which is nice because you can get a bite into the bucktail. If you get this, there's super fine and straight ones that oftentimes you pull down and it doesn't flare at all, right? You can pull on it as much as you want. So, like if you pull from here, it's not going to do anything most of the time. So choosing bucktails that are super soft and crinkly is what you want. So then you're pulling for length, mostly from that band right there. And then towards, as you move forward, so let's finish this tie quickly. So push that back, right? So now it's totally perpendicular. Push it back, hold it. And this is where I go in. So you're holding it, and I'll take my fingernail, because there's some bucktails that, some fibers that don't fully go back. What I mean by that is when you, like this one looks pretty good right now, but when you pull back, there's still some that kind of go forward a little and then back. You want it all to be kind of flush, so you're starting with a clean wall right here that is perpendicular. So it's like another check that your last wrap on the inside was perpendicular, because now when you're ahead of it, now you're pulling it forward and you're ready to lay your kind of cone right there.